Now God now they pursue fly for cow wey no get tail. Now God Almighty. That is the only thing we can say for this Peter Obi's movement. Obedient now God. This is just God. Because even when they want to criticize the obedient movement or criticize Peter Obi, they still go ahead and drop salient points that is advanceable in the conversation of why Peter Obi should actually be elected. Listen to Patrick Abayagban, a man that has been in politics for several years. Has been in those House of Assembly, has gone to House of Rep, he has contested for Senate, and then he became Chief of Staff, so he understands. A strong APC stalwart. Look at him trying to define why he should be APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but gave very valid arguments on why actually should be Peter Obi. Let's share this video. We will keep using their content against them. Listen to him talk about Peter Obi in clear terms, in defined arrangement. Yes, he said that there are only 2 political parties, but there are 3 political candidates. Abba. Patrick Abba. With the candidate there his name on the ballot paper, you don't want to agree. You don't want to agree. He went ahead to explain that Peter Obi's movement is that he is a vessel for the anger and disappointment of the people in trying to dealing with the political class. Watch the video. As I watch this video, share it. I'm going to come back because he has a message for Atiku Abubakar. That one at special time. So watch this video, share it, let it go around. Share it to this APC people. Say somebody that has been in politics for a long time actually knows more than you. Look at what he has said about Peter Obi. Watch and share.
Let me start my prolegomena by saying that coming into this election, only 2 major political parties are coming into this election, and not 3 major political parties. And the 2 major political parties are the APC and the PDP. But that asseveration notwithstanding, I make bold to asseverate that even though this election is going to be contested among 2 major political parties, the election is throwing up three major presidential aspirants. And those 3 major presidential aspirants are His Excellency former Governor Peter Obi, His Excellency former Vice President of the country Atiku Abubakar, and of course the Jagaban of Bogu himself, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. How do these 3 presidential aspirants come to me? And what are their chances? I will start with former Governor Peter Obi. The Spartan discipline which Peter Obi has emblematized, his simplicity, his courage, and his quixotic zeal for bringing about the Pax Nigeriana of our dreams commend itself to my patriotic palate. Another second statement I want to make about Peter Obi is that I do sincerely hope, and this is a rhetorical question to the political class, I do sincerely hope that Nigeria's parasitic and prebenda political class are learning the necessary lessons that has greeted the emergence of Governor Peter Obi. And I'm talking about the sheer emotionalism. I'm talking about the paroxysm of phrases that has greeted the emergence of Governor Peter Obi. A fervor that his supporters refer to as the obedient movement, but which I choose to describe as the emerging and surging political sirocco of Obiistic Obiism. And what are these lessons to be derived there from this Obiistic Obiism? It is that 1, Nigerians have become completely dissatisfied. They've become languorous. They're in a state of lassitude as to the failings and frailties of the Nigerian political class, the entire Nigerian political class, be it APC, PDP, NNPP, or what have you. That is the statement that Nigerians and Nigerian youths are making. They made that first statement, which galvanized into the protestations that led to the NSAS debate. The NSAS. That was when the Nigerian youth made that first statement that they have become completely tired of the entire political class. So the Peter Obi tendency and proclivity in our Nigerian political T-juncture just now is another re-emergence, a renewed resurgimento of that dissatisfaction. So if you ask me, I will say that Governor Peter Obi just now is only a vessel, is a receptacle of that tartness, that virulence, that acrimony, that causticity, that acerbity, that asperity, and that moroseness with which Nigerians, and particularly the Nigerian youths, perceive of the entire Nigerian political class just now. But will Peter Obi, can Peter Obi ride on the crest and wave of this Nigerian disappointment into the comfortable bowels and bosom of the Aso Rock Villa? I said no. I don't see that. And I say so with all sense of responsibility. And that is why I drew the crucial difference between two political parties. Short of and mentioning myself in an aqua of political namby-pambyism, I don't see how the Labour Party can muster 25% in about 24 states in this election. So Peter Obi and the Labour Party, they will come face to face with the political and electoral 12 labors of ECOS. But however, I salute his courage. I recognize his sincerity to want to cleanse the Nigerian audience tables. That would be my position just now on Peter Obi.
Patrick, forget about the question of whether he can muzzle the political wherewithal to go to Aso. Forget about that. Is he competent? Does he have the capacity? Does he have the capability? Does he have the character? Those are the 4 C's that we're asking. If he does, forget about it. Forget about whether he can, he will, or he does not. Forget about that. If he is qualified, let's agree he's qualified. Then wait. Atiku Abubakar. You know, I've always had a problem with this man. See, I have said it. I've tried to withdraw myself from that consciousness of trying to personally attack Atiku Abubakar on the basis of tribalism or ethnicity. But at least there is a content that you can watch. Listen to Patrick Bayagbo going ahead to explain the candidature of Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. Watch him. And this is the last time I will come here for this video. As you are watching, share this video. Let it go round. Tell it to the core notes of the people that are saying this. Tell it to everywhere, even in the West, in the South. Let it go round to explaining the fact that we have stood by the best of the best of the best of the candidates. Watch the video and share the video. Thank you.
Atiku Abubakar, former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. How does it come across to me? And what are my perception of his chances? Atiku Abubakar has not had the privilege to serve in any executive position. The only political piazza where he has served was when he came under the shadows of the looming, towering, and avuncular former President Matthew Aremu Okikiola-Akin Olusegun Obasanjo. Who else can give a competendu, an objective account of Atiku Abubakar more than his boss that he worked with for 8 years? The last time I checked, the competendu, or if you like, call it the report card, by former President Olusegun Obasanjo and Atiku Abubakar was very unflattering, was uncomplimentary, and very damning in any material particular. Atiku Abubakar comes to me as a candidate who wants to bring about his ambition, not even caring about puncturing the fragile lines, puncturing the centripetal forces, the agglutinating forces that binds Nigeria together. Why do I say this? The PDP party constitution recognizes zoning. The 1999 constitution talks about federal character. And that was why all the southern governors and well-meaning Nigerians begged, practically on their knees begging, all northern political dramatists personae to zone the presidency in their party to the south. Because it will be maniacally bewildering. It will be testing the patience of Job that an Hausa Fulani Northerner in President Muhammadu Buhari, having served for 8 years, will not be replaced by another Hausa Fulani Northerner in an Atiku Abubakar. But that didn't matter much to him. I don't want to hear the fallacious argument that President Buhari was from APC. The question I ask was President Buhari or is President Buhari president of APC? President Buhari is president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So it will be a fallacy of post hoc ego propter hoc and a fallacy of petitio principi begging the question to say that President Buhari was president of APC. What are his chances? I believe that the political gods of federal character, I believe that the political gods of justice, I believe that the political gods of equity, I believe that the political gods of all fair-minded Nigerians who believe that the zoning principle that was constitutionalized in the PDP's constitution and that of the Federal Republic of Nigeria will not allow Atiku Abubakar to win the election. What more? We have about three PDP candidates in the race in different political parties. Governor Peter Obi is going to dig deep, electorally lacerate and macadamize the PDP in their traditional strongholds, like the South and the Southeast. Little wonder that strategists like former Governor McAfee is already in a state of lacrimousism, begging Peter Obi to come back to his original political homestead. That is because that gentleman recognizes that the Peter Obi tendency is going to eat deep into the traditional stronghold of the PDP.
We're going to have to